Hey, you guys, it's me, Miss Bobby, and I'm coming at you with some information that I think is very important for me to share. Today is Wednesday, August the 26th. Me and Whitney are 3 weeks and some days away from our big day to say I do. And I'm in a lot of different groups on Facebook, on social media, and most of them are geared towards whatever I'm working on at that time of my life. So here lately, I've been in a lot of groups that is pertaining to the PCOS and weight loss, or people who have PCOS and trying to conceive, or lesbians trying to conceive. And every now and then, I'll go in and out of the keto groups so I can kind of steal some recipes to see if I can eat in a more healthier manner. So upon doing all of that, sometimes I come across information that I had absolutely no idea about. I didn't know to research it or ask those questions. And it's just one of those things that once you kind of hear somebody else say it, you kind of go back and you do your own little research. So I will say that I just heard this information. I have not did my own research, so please do not shoot me if I'm wrong. But in one of my trying to conceive groups, and I can't remember which one because I'm in so many, a lady was giving responding to a post, and her comment was talking about how a lot of we women are very confused when it comes to how to track your ovulation and what all that entails. So we're all about the basics, the ovulation test. Once you learn how to read them, it is letting you know that you're positive for ovulation. Well, apparently that is incorrect. Yeah, I'm shocked too. So what the tests do, whether you're using the test strips or you're using digital, some people are inserting their pictures into like a tracker, and the tracker tells you, regardless of how you're doing it via your urine, the only thing that lets us know is that there has been a elevated level of hormones in your body, or that there's been a raise of hormones in your body. That does not necessarily guarantee that you have or will ovulate. So, which will move me into the second part of this. We base us having our, what they call the baby dance or baby dust, based off of our tests. And that shouldn't change. But if you want to afterwards, when that window has closed, if you want to know if your body actually released an egg, you should have been checking your BBT, which is your base body temperature, throughout the process. Because what happens is there will be an elevation of temperature when your body has released the egg. It lets you know that, okay, something has just changed drastically, and that is the way it's letting you know. Almost like whenever you do have a fever, that's guaranteed that you have some type of infection in your body. This may be new to a lot of people too. Fever does not mean something's wrong, as in the fever is the problem. The fever lets you know that there is a problem, and the fever is an indication that your body is trying to naturally fight off what is wrong. And in case you didn't know this, I know I'm probably blowing some people's mind, and other people are like, duh, woman, we already knew that. Our bodies, even though we're supposed to be geared up to have children, in the very beginning of the process, we fight the sperm. Our bodies will naturally fight off sperm, because it looks like to our body it's like something that's not supposed to be there. You're not here every day. What is going on? And it only does this basically when that window of opportunity opens, which is really crazy considering that men's sperm will live 3 to 5 days in our body, but our egg only lasts 12 to 24 hours. That is really crazy. But yeah, so back on point. I want to make sure that everybody understands that I'm not saying don't continue to track your ovulation. Definitely track your ovulation. Definitely do the baby dance or do your inseminations. I still give all the baby dust to you all. But afterwards, if you're just somebody who's anxious and you just want to find another task to do, make sure throughout the process you're taking care of checking your BBT, and continue to do that when that window of ovulation opportunity has closed. Continue to check your BBT to see if you can see a difference in drops and spikes and when it kind of levels out. I am not an expert. I don't pretend to be. I am somebody who researches the internet like crazy. I'm in groups. I ask questions. I pull together all the information that I have, and I make sure that I share it with you guys, because I know that I'm not the only woman who's in her 30s, who's overweight, who has hormonal disorder of African Native American descent, who's struggling with trying to conceive. I cannot be the only one. So I figured I would definitely document as much as I can when I can. So again, our ovulation test lets us know when our body is gearing up for ovulation. It doesn't actually let us know when the eggs have been released. And you don't want to wait to find that out, because if you're waiting till after the fact on what your body temperature says, then you'll definitely get yes or no whether you released or not, but you'll also be too late to baby dance. So make sure you're still doing what you're doing, and when you track and you're tracking and you're tracking and you're tracking, make sure you pay close attention to all of the signs that your body are giving you that you are gearing up for ovulation. Also was in a group where a lot of people are misinformed about trackers. So listen, everybody's body is different. Your body does not have to do the same thing every month, even though your tracker will tell you that. Your tracker will say, well, your period came on the 18th, it went off on the 22nd, you're going to come on next month on the 19th or 20th. It kind of goes like a day or two off, and it kind of sticks to that flow every single month until your body decides it wants to do something different. Take Whitney, for instance. We're tracking her menstrual. We're tracking her ovulation. Last month, she came on at a certain time. This month, she came on 5 days earlier than what the tracker said. It wasn't a problem. It is what it is. Your body's going to do what it's going to do. Your eating habits can change your menstrual. Your exercising can change your menstrual. Weight gain can change your menstrual. It's also stress. So a lot of these different things will play a factor in what your body decides it wants to do at any given time. And that also includes with your ovulation. What you want to make sure that you're doing is not completely overwhelming yourself. Ease yourself into this. Be prepared. If you're talking about trying to TTC, if you're talking about it now, start doing stuff about it now, because you want a couple of months of tracking some things so you can understand your body more. You want to do the base body temperature. You want to check your cervical mucus. You want to even get in there and check whether your cervix is high or low. You want to make sure that you're kind of gearing up for a lot of different things and not just going, well, next month I'm going to test and I'm going to get a positive and I'm going to get pregnant. And if you don't have any idea about how your body operates coming up and around your menstrual or coming up and around ovulation, you are really going to be lost. You're going to be in the dark and you won't have high chances. Not saying you won't get it on the first try, but it will definitely be pure luck. So I just want to make sure everybody have all the information that they need. I'm somebody who has been trying off and on for years to conceive. Unfortunately, because of my, being overweight with health issues along with some other stuff, I'm not going to get into that. I don't have any doctors that are willing to give me fertility treatment, which can almost guarantee that I will ovulate and release eggs. So I'm having to do it by myself. And that's okay. I'm very strong. I'm very motivated. I'm head straightforward into I can do this. So yeah, but I want to make sure that every information that I find that I think is beneficial for me, which means it may be beneficial for you, I want to continue to share with you ladies. So don't lose hope. Don't get discouraged. Definitely find you a support group or a support system that is in place for you to vent, for you to talk about the new things that you found, for you to talk about stuff that you tried, stuff that you're going to try again, stuff that you're not going to try. Sometimes you just need that circle of people that don't care that you're going to rant on for an hour about this particular topic, because they understand that it's very important to you. And when I say don't care, I mean as in they understand that you can talk about this forever. That's how serious it is for women who are trying to conceive. We will talk about it forever. So get you some friends, get you that support system, message me down below. I don't mind giving out the rest of my social media so we can have a personal link Women have got to stick together when it comes to this. Our bodies sometimes can be our worst enemy, and people who don't support us are our second worst enemy. You need to have a group of people that understand your desire to try and conceive and become a mother or become a mother again. Me, I have no biological children. I have helped many raise their kids, so I'm already a mother at heart. I just want my own babies here at home. So yeah. So like I say, this is just something that I wanted to put out there for y'all. Do not give hope. Make sure that you're doing all that you can do to track your menstrual and your ovulation to narrow down your window of opportunity and find out what works best for you, because everybody is different. I love you, ladies. Any guys watching, we love you too. Hugs and kisses until the next video.